When the Hoover Dam project first started up out here, America needed jobs, so 42,000 people showed up to build the dam. They hired 5,000 of those 42,000 people, had to house them quick, so they built Boulder City. But the federal government wanted social control of the city, so they made gambling, alcohol, and prostitution illegal out there. So they're having fun to go back to Vegas, or they can swing into Railroad Pass Casino, which was built for the workers of the Hoover Dam and has gaming license number 4. But Railroad Pass was built during Prohibition, but lucky for the workers of the Hoover Dam, what Prohibition meant in Las Vegas was take down the signs that say you have alcohol, other than that, continue on as normal. There's a speakeasy in there that you can drink and gamble and have fun. That's Railroad Pass, gaming license number 4. As you pull out into the desert here, it starts to get very pretty. As you look way out there on the right-hand side of the bus, looks like there's a lake in a dry lake bed out there. That's not a lake. As one of our massive solar fields that we have outside of Las Vegas. Electricity in Las Vegas comes from 2 sources. It comes from solar and natural gas. Solar and natural gas. The Hoover Dam generates electricity. None of it goes to Las Vegas though. So as you might imagine, we are on the cutting edge of solar technology in the Southwest. Have a lot of land and a lot of sun, and we try to take advantage. And this is the traditional solar field we see all over the world. These are photovoltaic solar panels. What happens is the sun shines down on the panels. Each one of them generates their own electricity and sends it back to the grid. But we are on the cutting edge of solar technology, like I mentioned to you, and just south of Las Vegas, just over that mountain there. Can't see it right now. Take the mountain out of the way, we could. South of Las Vegas, we've opened up the newest, coolest solar plant that is different than this one. How that's different is instead of panels like we see everywhere, the one south of Las Vegas in Ivanpah is a gigantic field of mirrors. So what happens is the sun shines down on this field of mirrors. The mirrors concentrate the sun's rays on a central tower. The sun's rays boil water in that tower. That generates steam. Steam drives a turbine, and that generates electricity, which is pretty cool, right? The only problem with that solar plant is what they didn't realize, was they didn't understand when they turned it on, that those mirrors would become a death ray that would vaporize migratory birds that flew through that field. Yeah. So I turned that solar plant on, and birds started dropping out of the sky. And yeah, the original air fryer. Whatever, that's a great joke. Nowadays, what they've done is they changed the mirrors in the outer field, other mitigating factors. Still kills too many birds a year, but we make no mistakes. Hopefully we do that. But on the other side of the bus, we see some trees and some buildings, and those are not natural to any desert. That is Boulder City. That is the city built for the workers of the Hoover Dam. And it is also a fun day trip. Actually, if you want to go skydiving, that's your airport right there. Take you up the same spot I did, take you up to this airport, your parachute to lake bed, they take you back into Boulder. Fun way to spend the day. Or if you want to get out of the craziness of Las Vegas, like I said, I love the drinking, the partying, the gambling as much as everybody. But if you want to get out and go do something else that's fun, maybe consider a day trip to Boulder City. Because still to today, they have that one's not ours. Knock on wood. Shame any crickets. But, sorry. I didn't see anything. That side of the bus, that's Boulder City, which is a fun day trip. Because still to today, the federal government allows no gaming in Boulder City. You're actually not allowed to gamble there. They did not allow alcohol sales till 1969. There are some nice bars and breweries. But what they've also done is they passed an ordinance in Boulder City that allows no large developers within the city's limits. So if you go down to downtown Boulder City, what you won't find is a 7-Eleven and Albertsons or a Costco. What you see is the antique shop, and then the diner, and an antique shop, then a bar, and an antique shop, then an ice cream shop. Yes, it's weird. I'm a 42-year-old man obsessed with antiquing, have been my whole life, and the best antiquing in Nevada is right there. Fun walkable promenade. You guys might even know Guy Fieri. Guy Fieri from Triple D, Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, right? Guy Fieri was a UNLV alumni, went to the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. which is one station. All of our drinking water in Vegas gets pumped from that island over the mountains back into Vegas. When they created Lake Mead, they said we need drinking water in Vegas. So they drilled themselves the initial straw into the lake to get themselves drinking water. Initial straw, they dug down 195 feet. Placed their pumps 185 feet below the lake level, or 158 feet below today. We've been lower than that, but luckily in the early 90s they realized this and they drilled the second straw into the lake. The problem with the second straw is they only drilled that one down 220 feet below the lake level. Now, unfortunately, we might be flying past that. So when they realized that, they said, we need a third straw. Let's call Ian. So we did out there at Saddle Island is we drilled 34 holes. Each one of our holes was 6 foot in diameter. What we did is we drilled our holes down 515 feet below the lake level, placing our pumps 495 feet down. The idea being, even if the Hoover Dam hits that dead pool level to where the Hoover Dam can no beach up to a natural hot spring, from Cold Beach to natural hot spring all day long. Look how pretty. As we look way off into the distance, looks like the land is flowing out there. Those are the lava flows from the volcano that erupted all those millions and
That's scary. I hold my phone very tight.
I know, I'm worried. My phone's really slow.
That's so.
get right up the edge to our yoga poses. The whole deal. But the reason that chain is there is the chained off area have moved 12 inches towards the canyon in 12 months. Said it could fall off any day now. Our next spot, Guano Point, no chains, no ropes, no handrails. You're right on the edge the entire time. So, the Eagle Point viewing is a walking path that they call the Walpi Village. If ever wanted to explore a Navajo sweat lodge, you can do that back there.
Turn to take us picture. Diri tada, diri.
Pwede man gani kayo mag-picture dito? Na pwede man kayo mag-picture dito?
Grabe po nang hagbong. Ano ba layo pa ganyan? Uy, unsa mo hagbong kalos na tabunan na ang gamay. Diri ba?
So it's almost completely surrounded by the canyon. So everywhere here has got amazing views. So there's that tower I was telling you about at the end of the point. But everywhere here has got great views looking right down to the Colorado River. So now we do ask you to be careful out here, guys, because here to the river it's only about 3,600 feet.
Kaway, ato lay butang sa bato. Ha? Oh my gosh. That's very nice. Did you see that on the top of the mountain there? Okay.